Hey guys, it's Amanda and Baron, and we are back again with Kicking Cancer Cares, and our sponsor for the second half is Venti's Cafe. They're absolutely amazing. We actually just interviewed Dino a few days ago.
For our other show, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just love his ideas, his reasons behind why he does what he does, and just his healthy options in food. They brought back the yellow curry soup with rice. It's phenomenal. I knew the artichoke dip was back, and it is new again, so that's exciting. I'm going to definitely try that next time I go there. I like it with chips, though. He serves it with pita bread. I'm going to have to ask, do you have some chips that I can have that with?
And he did mention that they're having this dry January.
Yeah, and they're going to bring in some more non-alcoholic beverages for the month of January, which is really cool. And it's from a local company. And so lots of things going on at Venti's with awesome, amazing, healthy food choices. So definitely go check them out.
Yeah, and he's very much a food is medicine mentality.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So.
And his vegan food doesn't even, it all tastes real.
Yeah.
It's amazing. The flavor behind it, the love and care that Armando has in that
You wouldn't
kitchen.
know it wasn't meat. You just wouldn't know.
They have a spicy jackfruit that they put on their nachos, and you would truly think it was like a pulled pork, but it is spicy jackfruit.
Oh my gosh,
it's insane.
that sounds so
good. It is
I'm
really
hungry
good.
now.
And I don't do things like that. Like I'm very much, I like my cheese, I like my meats, but their vegan queso is phenomenal. Never thought I would even try one, let alone love it. So definitely go check him out. Amazing. Yeah. You can't go wrong with anything on their menu.
No, well, I'm just so thrilled we have the two sponsors we do because, both with Odd Meals when it comes to pizza and Venti's with the meals that they offer and just good, healthy options for the public.
Mm-hmm. Both of them amazing. So thank you to both of you guys.
Well, you had mentioned in the other half of the hour that you have another Energize and Elevate that you're going to do every January.
Yes.
So this is only a few weeks away.
Yes.
And I'm assuming tickets are for sale.
Yes. Today's by the time this comes out, early bird tickets will be sold out.
Okay.
But the price is affordable. It's $30 and it comes with lunch. So, very
affordable.
Yeah. And, but yeah, it's coming up in a month. We just released the keynote today, so I'm really excited.
So before we get into the keynote, let's talk about some of the other speakers that you have. Some of these are ones that you've used in the past. One of them was actually a guest for us recently, was Allie Virtue.
Yes.
So Allie is she going to actually be a speaker or a part of a panel?
Yes, she'll be a solo speaker. One of the only ones.
And what's her topic?
Basically all of them. We have a pre-event meeting coming up soon, and that's when we'll dive into all their topics.
Okay.
But she's a, subject matter expert of nutrition. And she spoke last year, and everybody just loved her and learned a lot. So,
Well, anyone who hasn't met Allie or listened to what she's talking about, she really is a food nerd.
She is. I adore her.
Oh, me too. I know. I'm so excited to hear from her again.
And another one of your returning ones is Devon Grogans.
Yes. Yep.
So will he be speaking or part of a panel?
So he will be part of a panel.
Okay.
Or no, excuse me. He's going to be leading a breakout session.
Okay. So this is a new concept for you with the breakout session.
Yes.
So how are the breakout sessions going to work?
So basically, it's undetermined yet if they will be on-site or off-site.
Okay.
Probably what it will be is 2 off-site. And so literally people will walk to the very nearby location.
Okay.
And then tour it and learn about it and then do some sort of activity.
Okay.
And just deep dive. And so we have one of them is a yoga studio. And then next to that is the physical therapy project.
Gotcha.
So John will lead a breakout there. And we do have yoga as 2 of them because we want, one is hot yoga and one is regular. And we want people to be able to move simply if they are don't do yoga or exercise. Hopefully this inspires them to take that step. But we want anybody at any stage of fitness to walk in and know that you're welcome. That's a place to be. But there'll be some more simplified yoga for those that need that.
Okay.
And then we'll see what Devon has in mind for everyone, and same with John. So so the breakout sessions, I'm very excited for those.
Well, we actually did a show in a yoga studio, and I would say that was pretty basic yoga.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
Yes, yeah.
We wanted
for someone that doesn't do anything. It was awesome, but it was very doable for me.
But I have never
Love
heard of
that.
the phrase hot yoga. What exactly is hot yoga?
I've never done it. I
Okay.
just know that that's in an environment that is incredibly hot.
Oh, okay.
I would
Mhm.
imagine it's very good for like taking toxins out
I
of your
just
body.
saw post loft hot yoga.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Oh, yeah.
Right this morning.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
So
cool.
when they say
Wow.
hot yoga, they're literally meaning the
I
room
think
is hot.
I think yeah, like it's like a sweat box, if you will.
Uh-huh.
Probably not the
Wash your
great.
body at
Yeah.
the same time,
Uh-huh.
sweat it out.
Oh, wow.
Well, the
Mhm.
detoxing is going to be a really big deal.
Mhm.
I can see that.
Yes. Yes.
So 2 different yoga breakouts.
Yes.
And then Devon's going to do something on the physical side.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got John Moore with the physical therapy
Yes.
project.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really cool. You got this time frame plan for people to
Mhm.
leave and go do
Yes.
whatever they want.
Yes.
Well, and
yeah.
great people behind all of that. I know all of those
Yes.
people you just named, and they're all phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
in their own different ways. So
Uh-huh.
that's awesome.
Yes, I'm so excited to. I wish I could go to every breakout, but
I bet.
but yeah, this is a new format, so we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be a hit, so I'm excited.
So where are you hosting this at?
We're hosting it at the Reed Ballroom.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the breakouts can be relatively close to the Reed Ballroom.
Yes, yes, or possibly set the two that are on site might be in a room up there or on in the actual room
Okay.
when everybody does their
Okay.
thing. Yeah,
So Reed Ballroom can hold quite a few. What are you hoping for
Mhm.
attendance?
we'll keep it at 100.
Okay.
Yes,
100 seems
and-
like your lucky number, magic number.
It's very manageable, and it's a great and I someday do want to do larger events. I'm dialing in processes and still experimenting with what works and what
That's
doesn't
smart.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, a goal of mine is to have a speaking event at the convention center
Right.
packed. That's what I really want, and I'm working towards it. I'll get there.
Yeah. I believe you.
But yeah, 100 people. It will sell out. It did last year. Actually, that selling tickets is part of my favorite. It's my favorite part. I get a lot of conversations with people when I message them or call them to invite them. So it's really fun to sell tickets, and I have always sold out on events because FOMO is also a great ticket seller.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
especially if you're messaging people on a regular basis
Mhm.
that they know that thing's coming up, and then you're
Yes.
like, now I'm down to
Yes.
20 tickets.
Mhm.
I'm down to 50 tickets, and there's that fear of not being able to go to it.
Right? Yeah.
And then you're going to want to buy.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's also setting up for my future events, trying to see like how many people buy tickets, how quick do we sell out? Do we need to make it bigger next year or keep the FOMO? So I'm truly in an experimenting phase.
Yeah.
Right.
So you'll see me try things and you might be like, what are you doing? But it's
Trial
like,
and error, right?
yeah,
Trial
trial and error. Absolutely.
Well, you have more people this year than you had last year because you partnered with another person this time too, haven't you?
Yes, I partnered with 2 other people, actually. So Jacob Espinoza with What's Happening Salem and Jesse Pion, who owns Salem Business Journal. Us 3 are planning the event together.
Okay.
And so everything that I'm doing is with them, or, we all have our piece in it.
Yep.
Jesse is he is a real estate agent and owns Salem Business Journal and a media company, and the media company has 5 podcasts.
Oh, wow.
So yes, so he's a very driven individual that is very aligned with how I do business, and then of course he has a platform that's amazing, and then Jacob Espinoza, everybody here knows him. He's
well,
a
when he
great guy.
started What's Happened in Salem,
Yes.
just to kind of bring awareness of the things that within the town,
Yes.
I think his name got out there really quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And so he is such a great businessman as well. And he's similar to me. He has this new business that it blew up so fast, and he tries different things. I love watching what he does because he tries different things and he's always looking to improve, and he's just really successful at that. So I admire him. And so we decided we were going to do it together this year because
Okay.
why not make it bigger and better?
Right.
And
Well, and
all of
utilize
us
all
have-
3 of your experiences and all 3 of
Yes.
your contacts
Yes.
to improve it.
Exactly. So it's been really fun doing things with them and learning. It's just been a good learning experience for me not to have all the control. I am enjoying
hard?
it.
Was
I'm
that hard?
growing.
Oh.
No, I mean, I guess I knew what I needed to do to grow in that way.
Yeah.
And so, and it's very interesting because I when one of them feels, strongly about something or a decision, just like, okay, Jordan, like you don't always know best, like trust them. Like you got into it to co-host with them. And it's just really good for me, growth wise.
Yeah.
So, but I love it. I hope that we can co-host it every year. So,
well, I know the co-hosting is going to make a big deal for your attendance as well.
Yes.
But talk about the connections that you've got here. We've got plenty of time.
Mm-hmm.
One of your speakers who's been on our show before, Devon Grogans, you were looking for a keynote speaker.
Yes.
And Devon connected you with somebody.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
So are you able to share now who your keynote speaker is?
Yes, we released it this morning, so that way I could talk about it today. So his name is Alex Green. He is a former Green Bay Packer, and he played on several teams and a Canadian team as well at one point. And he now is a speaker. He's an author. Dad, and he works a lot with speaking in schools to inspire the youth.
I love that.
Okay.
I know. And he's so like-minded too. We all had a Zoom call with him when we were trying, we were trying to see if it was a good fit. And so like-minded. He just wants to make a difference in the world. And I told him about last year's event, how it was actually one of the speakers came up to me a few weeks later and said, because of Energize and Elevate, and he was the first speaker.
Last year.
And he said, after that, I called a therapist for the very first time in my life.
That's cool.
And that just gave me chills. It still does. And many stories like that, actually. Somebody that had been so scared to walk into a gym and was just kind of procrastinating health and wellness. And he and his wife got gym memberships and started going to the gym for the first time. And so so I told Alex a few of those stories, and he was like, that is something I want to get involved in. Yes, I'll be your speaker. And he's like, yeah, I just want to make a difference, even if it's just one person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's going to be more than one person, but yes, I love that. And so super excited. And he has great energy too.
Well, and I think it's interesting you were telling me how Devon knows this guy.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So they went to school together. I don't remember if it was what age or for how long. But, and also Devon and Alex and I were all born within 24 hours of each other in 1988. So we're all exactly the same age. So anyways, that was just a fun fact.
Cool.
But anyways, but yeah, so that's how they know each other. They've stayed friends ever since.
That's awesome.
That is.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, that sets you up very well for a great summit that you're having.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one here that we didn't get to.
Yes.
Nancy Yankovic.
Yes.
With Saltwater Wellness.
Yes.
We would love to. We're trying to get her on this show as well. But tell us a little bit about what Nancy does and how that fits into what you've got going on. Because I know she's not anywhere near Reed Opera House, so she's not going to be a very easy breakout to go to her location.
Yes. So I haven't even met her yet. I'm really excited to. And she's actually one of the primary, or maybe the primary sponsor of What's Happening Salem.
Okay.
And so she and Jacob are really work really well together and promote and support each other. And so she owns, Saltwater Wellness, and they do, probably things along the lines of hormone, IV, some different drips, different hydration. I'm excited to learn more about it. And I think it's going to be a great event where she can share all that she does and why she does it. And so,
we've actually talked to her before on the other show. And
I used to be in a networking group with her also.
Great.
So she's awesome.
Yes.
She does a lot of good stuff. I think she even did a cortisone shot for my dad as well.
Wow.
She does all kinds of things.
Yes, when I went to her website, there was so much that she does. I mean, what an amazing business.
Yes, she's awesome.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that are utilizing her just to get the fluids back into their body.
Yes.
Yes. Those IV drips. And
IV
whatnot.
drips.
Yeah, and great for athletes too. And recovery and everything. So.
That's awesome. So I'm excited for what you have. So we've got time here. Again, if someone wants to get a ticket to this, how do they get the tickets?
Yes, so we have an Energize and Elevate event on Facebook.
Okay.
So you can search Energize and Elevate 2026, or you can actually Google it, because then the Eventbrite, which is the ticketing link, will show up.
Okay.
So you can Google it and it will come up. And then also we have a Instagram page for it.
Okay.
Which is linked. You'll see me tagged in those, and I'll tag, vice versa. So my page is Jordan Hill Real Estate, and you can easily find Energize and Elevate 2026, and that also has the ticket link. So,
And for anyone who's listening on Saturday,
mhm.
when you go to our station, which is Kick and Cancer Productions, right on here will be a link to your thing too. Ashley
awesome.
will add that
Thank
link so you
you.
can see it
That's
through the
amazing.
YouTube as
What
well.
day is the event though again?
January 15th.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's plenty of distance out to still be
Yeah.
able to get to it, right?
Yes. Yep.
So what do you have planned in the future? What do you? I mean, this is
Mhm.
obviously inspiring you. What do you see happening next?
Next, like
Have you been-
immediate next, or my hopes and dreams next.
Well, it sounds like your hopes and dreams next is something at the convention center.
Yes,
I hear much bigger,
y-
bigger that dreams there.
Yes, but I would say there is a quarterly workshop that Jesse and I will launch at some point.
Okay.
We'll probably, because anytime there's an event like Energize and Elevate that you repeat, it's much easier to do it the second time
Right.
and so forth than it is the first time.
Right.
So after Energize and Elevate, then we'll build out the event itself, and then we can just repeat it quarterly, and the workload will not be not too bad. But it will be called the Modern Business Workshop,
Okay.
and I'm so
And I can attest the
excited
fact that the
about
first one's
this.
always the hardest.
Yes. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Mhm.
Yeah, and I had a consultant come in, was watching what we were doing, and he says,
Yes.
because we were tracking numbers too. He says,
Mhm.
as opposed to just tracking how many show up,
Mhm.
also track how many new people show up.
Right. Oh yeah.
Because if you have the exact people coming back over and over again,
Mhm.
you're not getting your message out on a broader
Mhm.
level.
Yes.
So we started looking at how many, if 50 showed up and
Mhm.
10 of them were new, that was really good for us to look at that as well.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
But you're
That's
right,
good
that
to
first one's
remember
always
that.
the hardest.
Yes. Yeah. And it's like even Energize and Elevate, I have many like canned responses, marketing material. Like I can repeat a lot of it, even though have many new speakers and doing breakout sessions, which are two differences. But so much of the rest of it, I can just plug and play, which is really nice. But the Modern Business Workshop is something that I wish that I had as I was starting my real estate team. And we will have, we actually don't have a number of people that we have like decided.
Oh, okay.
Smaller, maybe 50 people, 40, 50 people. And
A little more intimate group.
yes, exactly. And because it's not for any business owner, I will say any business owner can come, but the targeted audience is someone that's thinking about starting a business, just started a business, or maybe they're struggling.
Okay.
So that's who it will be for. And there will be same though, there'll be a lineup of people that will be talking individually, and they will be from different they'll have different careers and businesses that they can teach the audience. So it'll be things like a tax professional.
Oh,
Talking
okay.
about the importance of all that they do before you start your business, because we all know the risks and the things that can happen if we don't handle things with the IRS. HR department, or an HR company come in and talk about hiring and firing and, whatever. They're the expert. I just want to tell them to go, and then they'll go to town. That's the
Right.
fun part.
Right.
And have marketing, have someone talk about social media, like all just the different components of a business, having them talk about it from the stage.
Well, and if you're running the business, then whatever the business does is probably
Mhm.
what you're good at.
yes.
And those other things are ones you aren't good
Mhm.
at.
Right.
Yes.
And so if you're struggling,
Yes.
then you can get some advice from people on HR and all the
Mhm.
other aspects that you don't
yes.
know.
Yes, exactly. And then I'll try to incorporate as much as I can for this type of thing. And it will be a workshop. So it's just a very different event. So I'm excited to experiment
Probably
with
a
it.
lot more interactive.
Yes.
Since the workshop.
Yes, exactly. And so I still will try to incorporate ways for it not to be clinical and
Well,
Yeah.
you know what I
if
mean.
you're
You
bringing
get lost. Yeah.
And if you're bringing in HR and you're bringing in a tax person, those could be boring if
Yeah.
they don't have the right
Right.
flair to them.
Right. So it will be fun. Yeah. Finding somebody that is very good at what they do, but also they're interesting to listen to.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you do public speaking. If they haven't opened up their hearts to listen, and I know I'm talking about business things, but it's the same idea. If they have not opened up mentally, then it's going to be hitting a wall.
Oh, yeah.
So we need people that know how to open up their minds and hearts at the beginning, even with something like HR.
Which can be a boring topic, but critical topic.
Yes.
But how do I connect with an audience on those particular issues?
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
I always like to ask this to people: is there somebody in your life that the Kicking Cancer message connects with? Is there anybody that you know personally that has gone through cancer?
I do know my grandma did, and I've lost people to cancer, but I would say the primary person in my life is my grandma. She's still alive. Yeah, she survived it. So
Okay,
yeah.
well, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know.
What cancer does she have?
She had breast cancer.
Breast cancer.
Yes.
Way too prevalent of people with the breast cancer.
Very much
Yes.
so.
Yeah. I've just been working really hard on educating myself about things to do, preventative things that are in our control. Some things I assume are not, but things that are in our control. So I've been learning a lot about that.
Yeah.
Anti-inflammatory,
Foods.
Yes.
All
yeah.
the things.
I just learned that if the inflammation can increase cancer. I didn't know that. I just never knew that. So anyway, I've been actually kind of deep diving it lately
Educating
myself.
yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you certainly had a lot of education over the course of this show.
Oh
over
my
these
gosh.
years.
Our house has done a complete 360 on everything that we do and eat and how we think and do everything that we do.
Yes.
It's been a big change. And I wouldn't have done those things without this show because we don't know what we don't know. And it's as simple as that.
Yep.
We're taught that doctors give us medicine so that we can get better. No, food is medicine. And you just have to take those dives and veer off of what we've been taught for so long.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So
And there's so much of what we eat that is causing inflammation, and almost all diseases are the cause of inflammation of some nature. So just understanding that, and then pass that to the next generation. You've got 4 kids that can be affected by this.
Right. Exactly. Yes.
So.
Yeah. And thank you for all you guys do. I mean, it's really amazing and inspiring.
Well, we're just trying to bring stories of inspiration, and then ways to educate people at the same time. And that's kind of the purpose of this show.
Exactly. Yeah. I loved the Salem Capitals game that you guys were at.
Yeah.
And we got to hear more about it and hear from a few, people that had been, gone through the program but that was a really fun game. I loved hearing it.
That was a fun game in the fact that Jason set up so that they could each go out with a player.
I was going to say, is that when they did their jerseys?
Oh, yeah, and they did the jerseys, too.
That was cool.
And the players all had a name of a person on their jersey. And Jason has been a great partner with us over the last several years. And so that's definitely a fun game to be involved with.
Yeah.
I love all of the different collaborations with different businesses and just people in the community. It sounds like with what you're doing, with KSLM, it's just... It's really cool. We're really lucky and blessed for the community we live in.
Well, we get farther if we work together than if we try to work ourselves.
Amen. Truly.
Oh,
Always.
yes. Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming in. I love what you're doing with education. Wanted to give a chance to give a shout out to what you've got going on, and hopefully people can take advantage of that and get some tickets and fill your place up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's
thank
go.
you so much.
Thank you both.
Huge shout out to Venti's, Dino. Awesome place, awesome food. Of course, I love the nachos with the spicy jackfruit, and then their sweet potato fries. They have an amazing grilled cheese sandwich. They have all these different bowls. They've got their yellow curry that's back, their spinach artichoke dip. So definitely go check them out for dinner tonight, you guys. All right, we will be back next week
as the movement continues.